Hello everybody, Cat Eyes here, welcome back to my gaming channel, and today I'll be playing part 3 of Heavy Rain. And before I start, if you guys are new to my channel, then please hit that subscribe button in the corner over there. You can even hit the subscribe link down in the description below, and if you want, you can follow all of my social media, which is down in the description as well. Got it? Good? Okay, so part 3 of Heavy Rain. You guys have not seen my 2 previous videos of this game, then please go ahead and watch it so that way you can be know what is going on in this bit, because if you don't, they might get confused. So now, continue.
I'm the Origami Killer. I black out, and then the murdering starts. I know it's me. That letter might be linked to Sean's disappearance. I need to show it to the police.
I hate it when that happens.
What did I do with Sean?
They suspect you are the Origami Killer. Well, whatever killer you are.
Remember.
And do you even have the evidence to prove it?
I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep a wink all night. Goddamn reporters. They've been camped outside my house all day. This doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have been me. I couldn't ever have done that.
Exactly.
I'd give anything to know where Sean is now. There's no way back for me if I've done anything to hurt Sean. I couldn't have hurt him. I love him. I love him with all my heart, but what in God's name did I do when he was on the carousel? The origami figure in my hand after my blackout. It's the same one the killer leaves in the hands of his victims. I've never done origami in my life. When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them. They cried and begged. But it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again. What does it mean? Some sort of fairy tale?
And I don't like riddles, so it's this, we'll say, when we first read, it doesn't make any sense. But there's more.
It looks like the ticket to a locker. This angel on the ticket, I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. I think I know where this ticket comes from. Someone sent me that letter for a reason. I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Avoiding paparazzi. Just go to the back door of your house, and if you do have a back door, then this is the way to do it to avoid paparazzi. Back door, window. There's a paparazzi right there invading his front door. Just go inside your car, Ethan. And let's go. Start up the engine.
gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
You know, what happened to Jason?
I'm just not gonna make it. I'm tightening up. I can't go on. The luggage lockers. They're on the other side of the station. I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Like having a panic attack. I just find that very creepy, to be honest. Like, they just flock down like that.
Dad!
You're just like having another episode, a nightmare.
Dad, where are you?
Jason! Jason! Jason, come back! Jason. It's Jason. He's there. He's right there. This time I'll save him. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
So he's passing by people when they're falling.
You gotta be kidding. This is driving me crazy. Jason! Jason, Dad's here, son! The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
He's like reliving the moment over and over.
The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
Yeah, go to a cutscene, please, because... You're probably wondering, okay, how did that happen? Like, okay, Ethan was clearly having, you know, an episode of Nightmare, and like, how was he able to reach from there to the middle of the station all the way to the luggage area, the luggage lockers? And it's like, and probably, you know, like people around. I mean, it's a crowd, so like people just wondering, like, what is up with that dude? And they even bother like to help him.
A nightmare. The whole thing was just a fucking nightmare. Jason is dead. Made it. I made it. I managed to get through the goddamn crowd. Line 18, box number 3.
Line 18, box number 3. Line 18, box number 3.
The locker number. It's on the ticket.
Wait. There's 17 over here. 18. Bam. It's a box. But what's inside? That's the question.
A shoebox? What's the connection with Sean's disappearance? Am I the one who put this box in the locker? I don't remember.
You can't blame, for Ethan, thinking like that. Because, his blackouts and everything.
Locker. What am I going to find inside? I took a room in the first motel I saw.
Yeah, might as well be in a motel because, paparazzis are at his house and how he's going to get in. And everybody's just going to be there, like, all the time. So might as well just be at a motel for a bit. Just get himself sorted, So, don't mind him. Now let's look inside this box. So whoever is the Origami Killer has given Ethan a gun, a phone, and how many? 5? I think 5 origamis. But why exactly? That's the question. He's opening one up that says number 1 on it. Are you prepared to show courage to save your son? Joe's Garage and Parking Lot, 4988 Roosevelt Avenue, Lexington.
Sean.
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
Now, isn't that horrible? Having to do this to a child? How far are you prepared to go to save someone you love? And you know the answer, the question to that for Ethan. 5 origami figures, each figure is a trial. Each trial provides letters. The letters reveal an address. Ethan will go to any lengths to save his son, his only son. Hide under the bed. So Ethan is off to go to the first trial.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
Blake, I've had just about enough of your shit. You've been chasing this guy for what, 2 years? And what are you caught, huh? Nothing! Abso-fucking-lutely nothing!
What, you think you can do a better fucking job than me with your psychology degree and your great glasses?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you something, pal. That don't mean zip when it comes to getting out there. You're just a fucking bureaucrat.
Well,
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole!
That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
I mean, you gotta hand it to Jaden. I mean, what he said is not wrong. I mean, 8 little kids have died, and Sean is next. So, like, they were searching this murder for years, and still nothing.
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
But he always wants to do, his way. He's not used, to Norman's way. And you're wondering, like, wow, that's a lot
Looks
of
like
crucifixes.
Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
Candles are still lit. He should be back soon. The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex.
I need to look there.
You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here. It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years.
Have a look in there? Thank you. Can't stand, dirty dishes in the sink. Like, I mean, that's a lot of dirty dishes. So, they're checking, on him because he kind of fits the profile of the murderer. And, like, pretty much you see here, like, he is against, like the Antichrist. He has a lot of crucifixes in his house. And, that was basically his meal. Milk and, I think, cereal. Oh, and there he is.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
So he's just speaking,
Nathaniel,
Bible
do you remember
verses.
Where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
I guess Blake's
What
trying
does
to
he
break
say
him,
to
but
you,
what good is a confession if he does?
I can't talk about
Blake,
it.
what are you doing?
Mustn't talk about it.
He orders you to go and
That's
find
enough.
new prey,
Leave
doesn't
him
he?
alone.
He needs more and more.
No.
I've got to do something.
You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
Maybe Blake
He
knows
told
what
you
he's
to go
doing
find
after
that
all.
kid in the park. The voice
No, he's
is
not.
tormenting
He's like,
all
you know-
night
I gotta
long.
stop Blake.
You
He's going
wanted
too
him to
far.
Stop,
Making
didn't
him-
you, Nathaniel?
Carter, shit!
Anxious.
You out of your mind?
Stop. That's enough.
Trying to break him.
So you obeyed them to make them stop. You
The
took
guy
that
is
boy
terrified
with
of
you and
Blake.
you drowned him.
He really
Isn't
thinks
that
he's the
right?
Antichrist or something.
No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake.
For the way he's acting, no
shoot!
wonder, like, the guy thinks he's like the Antichrist.
You're not gonna kill the Antichrist with a revolver, Nathaniel. He's much too powerful for that.
Antichrist my ass! Get that gun out of my face!
Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness.
Use psychology on him.
To return to the realm of shadows.
So he's speaking the verse of the Bible?
Nathaniel in peace.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Concentrate on my voice, Nathaniel. Listen only to my
It's hard
voice.
to choose when like they're running around like that.
Defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel. Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
Motherfucker!
In the name of the Lord, I exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under arrest. Pretty damn cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not, but most of the time it helps.
They say like it really looked like, you know, he was like getting out like another weapon, like maybe a knife, but it wasn't. It was a crucifix. So it's like when I played this game the first time with my boyfriend, supposed uproar, we shot him because it's like, you know, he's gonna like pull out, you know, like we thought like it was another weapon, but it wasn't, and like we basically just killed like, you know, an innocent man, and there was nothing we could do about it. Like the damage was done. So I decided right here, like, okay, let me not shoot him because I know right there, like when we shot him, what fell out, you know, on his hand was a crucifix. It was like, Jesus Christ. So I'm not going to make that, you know, choice again.
Asthma free for the moment, loving it. Good old inhaler in my pocket, just in case. Susan Bowles, mother of the Origami Killer's latest victim. Maybe she knows something about the circumstances surrounding her son's death. I should have a look around. There should be another way to get in. Baby screaming and no answers? Don't like the look of this. Anybody home? Mrs. Bowles. Hello, little cutie. Oh? You looking for your mama? Oh, Jesus.
Can't stand anymore. Take care of my baby. It's a suicide note.
Wait a minute. Mrs. Bowles? Mrs. Bowles, are you there? Oh. Mrs. Bowles! Mrs. Bowles, can you hear me? Wake up! Wake up! I'm gonna call an ambulance.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Please.
Okay. You got something around here I can dress this wound with?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Probably thinking
Don't
like,
move.
okay, how is she reacting
I'll be
like
right
that
back.
when she just tried to kill herself?
Need some bandages and disinfectant. Let's see. I need this, and this, and this. Quick, she's losing blood. I gotta hurry.
Jesus, these controls. Okay.
Stay with me, Susan. Susan, do you hear me? Susan, stay with me. Can you hear me? Stay with me. Okay, come on.
All right.
I'm here for you, Susan. You'll be all right. I'll take care of you.
Okay.
There, I done what I can. That should stop the bleeding. Well, luckily the wounds aren't too deep. Hey, how are you feeling? Okay?
My baby. My baby needs me.
Right. You stay there. I'll take care of the baby. Okay?
Probably thinking like, oh, she's thinking about her baby when she just tried to kill herself.
Do you know what
I mean,
to
I
do?
bet like nobody even knows her around the area, and like her
baby, I
baby
mean.
would have died.
I'm a private eye. There's nothing I can't do. Oh,
Her name is Emily.
gotcha. Mommy will live for now. Let's see how Junior's doing.
Oh, yeah, definitely should wash the hands. Don't want any blood on the baby. We're coming, we're coming. Come here.
Hi there, Emily. So, what seems to be the problem, huh?
She's really
Oh.
cute. Oh, yeah.
By the smell,
Dirty diaper.
I got a pretty good idea.
All right. It's okay, it's okay.
Okay. How do you do this again? There you go, fresh new baby. That should feel better. Right, Emily? Hey, what's the matter? I thought we solved the problem.
I mean, I changed the diaper, but she's hungry.
Maybe she's hungry. Why is she crying?
She's
I'll ask
hungry.
Susan. She'll know what to do. I guess I better warm this thing up.
No need to ask her. We know.
Of course. Now I know why you're crying, my little peachy poo. Mother shall be to the rescue. Oh, Emily, are you hungry? Huh? You hold on. I'll just tilt this ball a little bit so you don't choke.
Here you go. Mm-hmm. Yes. Cute girl. Mm-hmm. Love it. Mm-hmm. Already done. Mm-hmm. And now we just burp you so you don't get rid of the gas. Doesn't hurt you.
Oh, good job, Emily. You're feeling good now, right? Now, I'm gonna rock you very gently so you can have a nice.
You can't deny she is a beautiful, cute little baby. Alright, now to rock you to sleep. Yes. There you go. Good night, little Emily.
Right. That's about the limit of my maternal powers. Poor kid. Life ain't gonna be easy for her.
Thanks for looking after my baby. I didn't want to leave her. I just couldn't cope anymore. Just not having Jeremy around. He was such a good boy. Can't understand why anyone would want to hurt him.
Do you take care of this baby on your own? Doesn't Jeremy's father live with you anymore?
He disappeared. The day after Jeremy. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he couldn't take it. Ever since I've had to look after Emily all on my own, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I understand. Did your husband say anything before he disappeared? Did he leave a note or something?
No. He left the house without a word, and there was just the cell phone.
A cell phone?
Yeah, I found a cell phone in his dresser. I'm sure it wasn't his. I'd never seen it before. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in a drawer in the living room. You can have it if you'd like. I'm sure it's of more use to you than to me.
Do you have any family or anybody to help you?
Yeah. My mother. I didn't want to ask her for anything. We don't really get along. But I guess I'm out of options.
Well, look after yourself. And Emily.
I will. I promise.
In a drawer in the living room. That's what Susan said.
In the living room. There you go.
Good luck, Emily. You take care of your mom.
I'm gonna stop here. So, remember, like I said, like in each walkthrough, I'm gonna, try to play, as every character. But if, like it's going back to the characters I already played already in the walkthrough, then I'm gonna stop there and then just continue on to the next walkthrough. But I already played as Ethan, Norman, and Scott. Madison didn't come up. It's Ethan against Blake. I have to stop there. So hopefully in the next walkthrough, I'll play as Madison after, Ethan and then all the other characters. So pretty much you see a part 3, like Ethan, he's questioning himself if he's the Origami Killer. And everybody else in the neighborhood probably thinking, oh, he's the Origami Killer. I mean, like, one, he had a blackout, and the next thing, he's in a different area. He has an origami in his hand, and Sean is gone. So it's like, could he be the Origami Killer? But like people, like you gotta, like get your information first, get the evidence first until you make what I call assumptions. But no, but uh Ethan, the first clue right there, in the very beginning, he got a letter. It's like some kind of riddle, and he got a ticket of a locker, line 18, box 3. He got a box. And contained there was a gun, 5 origamis, and a cell phone. And the cell phone said, like the cell phone first showed video of Sean in a cage, but more like an underworld cage, and water's filling up. He's asking for his dad, help, and it's like, oh Jesus Christ, it's like, you know, Ethan already lost his son. He doesn't want to lose another one, and asks him a question right there, saying like, how far would you go, to save your loved one? Ethan, he's going to do everything he can, to save his son. And right there it said 5 origamis. Each one of them contains a trial and an address on where the trial is. So the first trial he's going to just right now there, like I think if I remember, I think it's some kind of like abandoned building, I guess. But I'm not gonna tell you what the trial is. Again, I'm not gonna tell any spoilers if you have not, even played the game or at least seen the game yourself, and you're seeing it right here, so you will see that in the next walkthrough. And yeah, pretty much, that's what Ethan has to do to save his son. And then you see Norman, telling his information to the cops about, what information he has gotten using his glasses around the area where another victim has, been killed by origami. And like that guy Blake, he's giving him a hard time because like, of his psychology degree and his special glasses. Like, okay, like that's his way. You have your way, okay? Like, don't make a big deal out of it. But whatever. But pretty much, Norman has given, pretty good information to help them a bit, like who could the Origami Killer be, and try, like not, have them waste enough time because less than 72 hours, Sean is going to be dead. So they better, work quick. And the first guy, the first person they go to was that guy. It said about his arrest, I think it was last year, about kidnapping a child, but I don't think it was true. He's basically an innocent guy who's like really into, the Bible verses. He sees Blake as an antichrist because of the way he treats him. And you thought right there, like, oh, he might have a weapon. I mean, he already had a weapon on him and he drew it. He put it down. You thought he had another weapon, but no, it was a crucifix. So that ends from there. And then Scott, you saw right there again, he's going through every person who has lost their child to the Origami Killer, trying to get any information, trying to find who is the killer. And I bet, like you like enjoyed seeing Scott taking care of Emily. I mean, come on, you gotta admit, like she's a very cute little baby. And it's like for her like committing suicide, like she lost her son, and then after that she lost her boyfriend or fiance at least, because he couldn't, I guess you say he couldn't, take it of losing, a child. She's alone, taking care of her baby, and she decided like not to be in the world anymore. But like, you gotta think, like she probably like nobody knows her that well, and her baby's in there crying. And I mean, who knows how long, she was like that. Her baby, had to have her her baby had to have, a changed diaper and she had to be fed. But like, the only person she has right now is her mom, who says they're not getting along with each other, but like, at least, ask for some help, don't be afraid to ask for help. And trust me, like, committing suicide is a serious thing. You think you're alone in the world, but like, you're not alone. Like, call like a hotline where there's a person that will help you go through what you're going through. Ask a friend, a family member you might have left, and hopefully, you go through what you're going through. And that's really pretty much it. So again, if you guys are like enjoying so far of Heavy Rain and you want to see more, the next part, the next walkthrough, part 4, then please hit that subscribe button in the corner over there. Comment down below what you think, and at least comment down below what you think on who the Origami Killer is if you want. And you can even hit the subscribe link, which is down in the description. And if you want, you can follow all of my social media, which is down in the description as well. And yeah, that's really pretty much it. So again, hope you guys are enjoying Heavy Rain. Again, it's an old game. The 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 plot of it is very like, oh my god, you're thinking like what's gonna happen next, and you just have all these questions, and you pretty much have to play the game for yourself and pretty much enjoy the story. And I just like these type of games, like you trying to find out, okay, who done it and all of that, and that's just what makes this game so interesting and cool to play. And yeah, so see you guys next time. Just look me out on YouTube for part 4 of Heavy Rain. And yeah, see you guys next time.